else? What else besides 11? 12 is linear inequality word problems.
Um, yeah, just no, a bunch of word problems and then difficult ones, I think.
All right. Well, while I'm looking for a few of those, why don't I at least have you solve a couple of inequalities, if that's okay? And I'll look for some word problems here, but I gotta need a bit of time for that. Let's go 4 minus x greater than -3. Have you try that one, and then do -3x plus 2 over -5 less than or equal to 0. Let's try that.
Okay. And -4. Okay. I got x is less than 7 and x is less than or equal to 2/3.
Like this over here.
Yep.
Okay. Um, the they're both correct. Good. All right. So I did find some thing. No, this is not what I want. All right. Okay, just need another moment here to find nope, these aren't. Okay. Have you done any sort of like triangle problems?
Um, like,
These might be too difficult. That's why I'm trying to, I'm not sure, not sure how what to throw at you.
so that's kind of like one of the problems on there. So length of the second side is, that's just like a bunch more variables, so.
It appears that way, but actually is only one variable in this problem. These are all systems. I don't know why.
uh,
Okay, let me um all right, let me do this differently. Let's do a different problem here. I want you to write the equation for this this linear model, please.
Okay. So then it'd be 35H plus 75.
Okay, so I heard 75 plus 35H. All
Yep.
right, so let's say you want to know the cost of 3 hours.
And 35. 180.
Okay, so 75 plus 35 times 3 is $180. All right. All right, so let's say you have $300 to spend. And the way this works, it's specific. You you like you have to pay for the full hour. There's no like partial hours. So how many hours can you afford?
Okay. So then it's gonna be less than or equal to 300.
Exactly.
You can afford 6 hours.
Okay. Is that because you have money left over, or so that's sort of the related question is then it's like how much money is left over?
So put 6 back in. And then you'd have $15 left over.
Found some better problems here. I mean, I don't know if these are any good, but uh, they're all kind of the same. Maybe try a couple more here. This is actually from University of Utah, but one of their math exams, old math exams.
So A would be 270 minus 4x. And then 270 minus 4x equals 200 minus 270 minus 270. Uh, Around 17 months, 17 to 18 months.
Okay. So if it's 17 months, is that enough?
No, he'd be
No, so
just over 200 pounds, so it has to be 18 months.
exactly. So you have to be able to distinguish between those two when you get there. Good. All right. Let's look at another one here. All right. So here is a new problem. You have to write the linear model and then use it to determine how much his salary is if he serves $6,000 in meals.
Um, it's kind of confusing me.
Okay, so he gets $1,400 no matter what, plus 15% of the meals, we'll say M. So you never use percents. You always convert percents to decimals. Okay, is that okay or
Yeah.
not? All right, now they're telling you what is this 6,000? Is that the value of M?
Uh, yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and put that into the equation and see what he will earn for that month.
And 6,000. So, and he made $2,300 that month.
So let's turn this into an inequality here. Let's say that he needs to earn, part B here, he needs to earn at least $3,000 a month. Could you write the inequality for this, please?
Um, I don't know why this is confusing me so much.
So his salary as a function of how much he sells is 1,400 plus 0.15 M.
So he
We
just
want it
had to
to,
sell more meals.
well, we're going to write the inequality. What's the inequality for this?
Uh, 1,400 plus 0.5 M.
And what about this at least part?
Oh, it's less than or equal or greater than or equal to 300 or
3,000.
3,000.
Okay. Okay. Now, could you solve this inequality for us, please?
10,666.7.
Okay, so quite a bit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, good. Right. Like the ones I'm looking at here on your review, you did not have to like you didn't have to like determine the slope or anything like that. You just had to write the equation. So I feel like we've done that. Let me see if I can find some absolute value word problems. That's another one on here. Okay, so let's look at a couple of these. Your test is on Thursday, is that right?
yeah.
Do you review in class the day before the exam?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get to see some more stuff tomorrow then. All right, here is the problem. It says a machine is used to fill each of several bags with 16 ounces of sugar. After the bags are filled, another machine weighs them. If the bag weighs 0.3 ounces more or less than the desired weight, the bag is rejected. Write this equation to find the heaviest and lightest bag the machine will approve. So when I'm looking at this problem, to me it's a problem like 18 or 17, one of those that you've got there.
Oh, so it'd be a line between 15.7 and 16.3 with closed dots.
Yes, first thing is I want the equation or the inequality in this case. You're giving me the correct graph, but we need the equation for inequality. And you kind of already said it. It's just you got to put it down formally, I guess we'll say.
Yeah. So, um, um,
So it's always the lower, less than or less than or equal to the variable less than or less than or equal to the upper. And you already gave me the upper, lower. You said it's 15.7, 16.3. You just got to decide on the symbols and the variable.
alright, so then, uh, should be 15.7 is less than or equal to X is less than or equal to 16.7.
16.3. Sorry, yeah, misspoke. There's 0.3. Okay. And then on a number line, these are filled in like that. Right. I don't know. Is this helping? I mean, what else can we do to
Um,
be more effective for you?
these are pretty good, honestly.
Okay, let's do another one then. I've got plenty I can find here. I just Just want to make sure I'm helping you with your practice. All right, take a look at that, please. And I do want you to write the equation or the inequality.
For the inequality at 51.8 is less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 64.6.
All right, good. And that gives you the max and the min there, like that.
Yeah.
All right, good. So let's see here. See if I can find any more that are useful. Um, nope, those aren't good. Okay. Those aren't any good either. Okay. Just trying to get rid of some here that are definitely not going to help. All right. Let's go back and do one more of these. Then we'll do some more we'll solve some more inequalities and equations. If you want to pull up your review, we can do that as well. Work through some of that. But this is another linear model. So I'd like you to give me the equation first.
Okay. 200 minus 8x.
Okay. All right. So the x-intercept, that's kind of a little bit beyond where you are, but that's down here. What does that represent
The
roughly?
x-intercept.
Yeah, the x-intercept. So just to be clear here, like what I'm asking you is just the meaning. You can actually solve for it if you want, but
Yeah.
I'm just asking for like what does it mean in the context of this problem?
The
Like
y-intercept. Oh, the starting
or
population.
okay, I agree with that. How about the x-intercept? What is that?
The x-intercept is after like 0 when all the lines have been posed. So it's like,
Tigers. Yeah, tigers.
yeah, tigers.
Tigers, not lions. Yes, exactly. Now, is it an exact year?
No.
It is not. Yeah. So it would be another one of those issues where it's like, you know, you'd have to maybe explain that. All right. Let's do some more inequalities. Let's see if I can find some that are better or like what you've got there. These aren't great. Do you think you'll get anything with fractions in it? Your test?
Maybe a couple.
Okay. I'll give you this one with multiple choice, and then the next one I'll give you without.
Okay.
This is just an inequality to solve.
All right. Okay. Um, um, converting fractions. And then convert it into 18, so that's 618 plus x plus 4 2. And minus that. Trying to think if I maybe messed something up, 'cause I got x is greater than or equal to 0. I got 6/18 plus x plus 4/18 is equal to 10/18.
Yeah, let me jump in here. So when you're adding those two, 1/3 plus 2/9, you can make the common denominator 9. You don't have to go to 18. You can go to 9 works just as well. So that's 5/9. So you get x plus 5/9 greater than or equal to 5/6.
Oh, wait. It should be times 3, should be 10. So it'd be 5/18. So it'd be A. It'd be A.
Here's a good,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if you get anything like that, but might as well, look at one or two. Okay, so for the next one here, no multiple choice. I'll just give you the inequality that they ask you to solve. And here we go.
And 7/35. X is greater than or equal to negative, or x is greater than 7.
Like this. That's
Negative
right.
7, sorry.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Here is one for you to try. I'm going to handwrite this one. -2 minus b plus 8 less than 12.
And then I'll just divide by negative 2 straight away. That way you get negative b plus 8 is greater than 6. And there b is less than 14.
Like this. Is this your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Tell me what you get when you distribute this in.
Oh, I didn't distribute, I just divided immediately.
Oh, that's fine. That's a good choice. So you get minus b plus 8 greater than -6. Hopefully you flip that. You subtract 8 from both sides. Negative
Yep.
b greater than -14. And yes, b is less than 14. Yep, really good. All right, so here is a inequality word problem, kind of. You want to first write a compound inequality and then graph your solution.
Okay. Um, 20 less than or equal to x is less than or equal to 50. And then the graphic 20, 50, 20. There'd be two shaded in dots in between 20 and 15. Or 20 and 50, sorry.
All right, let me, actually I grabbed that from the wrong one. Which, now that you've got it down here, let me ask you which of the answers it is here that I not thrown in here, put this in here. All right, so which of these is correct?
See,
Let's see, good. Okay, um, there's kind of one more like that one, and then we'll switch to something else.
okay. I think it's one.
Okay, they have to be greater than or equal to 36 and less than 48. So it includes 36, but does not include that one. I would agree there. All right, so the next one here does require you to solve both inequalities, and pay attention to that middle word there. And this one, that middle word "and" is key. Very
Okay.
important there.
There's been two.
Okay, so I agree it has to be one or two here, and you're feeling pretty good about that one.
Yeah.
All right, you are correct. Okay, so maybe that wasn't as difficult as I thought. All right, I did find another word problem, type inequality. Uh, yeah, that's not good. You're not there yet in this class. This is kind of interesting. We'll try this one here. This is not something you've done in this class, but I think you can do it. It's kind of like your last review we're working on with the escape room. But I want you to solve this inequality and decide if it kind of works out. Like, does it give you a true statement or not?
Okay. -4x minus 15. Always.
How did you come up with that? Tell me what you did here.
So I added, so I got 4x minus 18 is greater than 4x plus 9.
I heard some different things than what I've written here, but it's negative 4x minus 18 greater than negative 4x plus 9.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, now when you add 4x to both sides, is
And I
this
got,
is this true?
oh, they're both negative. Okay, so then it'd be never.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's try and I mean I don't know that you're gonna get anything like this, but let's just try another one. We're just running out of things to do here. Oops, you don't want to see that. All right, there it is. So same thing here. Go ahead and solve the inequality. See if you what you come up with.
That one would be always, because it'd be, um, negative 10 is less than or equal to 13.
That is true. Yeah, becomes negative 10 is less than or equal to 13. All right, good. Yeah, why don't I have you try an or? We haven't done an or problem yet. So just this part though, solve the compound inequality. Make sure you pay strong attention to that word there, that or, very, very important.
That x is less than negative 3 and x is greater than 5.
Like this.
Yeah,
All right. You'd need the word or in there. That's important.
okay.
Okay. In the previous one, well, I'll go back to that. So what would the graph, and let me actually, well, actually these all, okay. So you would graph at -3 and 5 like that.
Okay.
All right, we got 5 minutes left. I mean, what else?
I don't really have, he said probability wasn't gonna be on the quiz.
Okay. Here's another problem for you to try. We'll just close out with this. Only so much we can do when you already know all this stuff, so it's
Yeah.
not a lot of problems here.
So then, must be less than 200. And the width is 36. This is probably easiest if I sketch it out first. Width is 36 and 36. And P must, oh, should be P plus 72 must be less than or equal to 200. Or just less than 200.
It's asking about the height, though. I mean, make sure and use those letters. There's the height, there's the width, height, there's the width.
So the width is 72. So it'd actually be H plus 72 has to be less than, or wait,
Don't you have two of them though?
yes, it'd be H over 2. So
At
just
2H,
checking.
2H, 2H.
And then 2H less than 128 over 2 over 2. H is less than H is less than 64. So
Okay,
A.
good. Yeah, really good. All right. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want us to cover? We got a few minutes left, but happy to look up more questions for you.
That's really all I had. You said nothing like probability was gonna be on the quiz.
No probability on this thing you sent me. It's all solving equations and inequalities and graphing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can certainly stop here if you don't have anything else you'd like us to cover.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right.